You ready?
Yes.
All right.
All the way
Dang. Why your head so big? Usually I don't have Anakin in the videos anymore because he too, you know, he too cool for school now. Like you know what I mean? Like he used to be in there when he was younger. So we have a special guest today. And
Jaden Smith
is back. So I haven't updated a lot of stuff here lately, and the reason why is just because I've just been busy, man. I have to edit everything myself for right now, or I gotta find an editor, and I've been working so much that I hadn't been able to do anything, man. And he eating. So if you hear any kind of smacking and stuff, he's eating like ice cream. I have on my downtime, mostly like late at night, I'll play video games or something like that. There's 3 games that I have been having fun with and coming back to in my downtime. One of them is a little stressful, but man, I'll let y'all in on that. But anyway, I play mostly fighter games. He plays mostly shooter games.
No,
he plays them every once in a while, but
true. I play
the Pokemon game that's getting ready to get it's gonna get canceled.
Oh yeah, bro. I should talk about that.
Close combat.
Yeah, I've been playing this game on computer. It's a fighting game called, like a fan-made fighting game called Pokemon Close Combat. Someone tried making a game like that it was early on, called Pokemon Type Wild, where it had all these different kinds of, essentially it had different types of Pokemon. I don't want to say it wasn't really good. It was decent, but
it didn't have the polish of this game.
Yeah,
this game got a little bit of polish to it, like the.
I don't know the process of how they made Type Wild, but I know in this they hand drew all the characters, and I really like hand drawn things, especially and also like sprites.
You like sprites.
All these different characters, they all play different. They have like Charge, they have like Shotos, they have gimmick characters, items.
I guess you can do it, but you don't have to. You don't have to do super configurations, which means like quarter circle forward, quarter circle backwards. You could do it, but you don't have to.
A lot of the moves, since this game is a 3-button game, like you don't have like heavy kick, light kick. It's essentially one. Yeah, kinda. It's like the combos are essentially this, forward this, back this, and then you go to another button. It's really timing based, and you have to practice it a lot. And I just like that game because it's cool. A lot of the Pokemon in there, you don't really, and it's a different way to see the characters too. That makes sense.
It's cool. I played it. When I was trying to play it the first time, I had to play it on the keyboard. I wasn't good at that. But I started playing with my Victrix Pro controller. This joint, I love this controller, man. I love it.
It's an unhealthy relationship.
It's not an unhealthy relationship.
Unhealthy.
It smells good too.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, but it is fun, man. It's a fun game. It really is. So, it's free to download, right? It's gotta be free to download. It's free to download. Telling this man, it's cool. I played it
into existence, bro.
All right, I'm not saying, but it's cool. Borrow time. I'm just saying.
He's
right.
gonna be the one to get
No, I'm not. It's a legit fun game. Let's hope it just stays around for a little bit because Nintendo.
Man,
I'm just saying.
Plotting on that game.
No, I'm not. I hope it stays. Monumental occasion right here.
Let me see.
Mr. Beeman. He's got to make his decision on which book he's gonna get.
Coming right up. Enjoy your book. Keep up the good work.
So I have been playing the most. It's probably Street Fighter 6. All right. So if you ever heard me on the Taylor Network podcast, most of the time, if I'm on the podcast on Culture Trapping, in the background, you'll probably hear. That's because I'm playing, all right? And most of the time, since the beta, like we got into the beta, what?
addiction.
No, it's not. Look, downstairs just a few minutes ago, I just got through playing. They just added this mode called V Rivals, where you can actually go in and mimic a certain character or mimic a character as if they were playing a person for real online. So like that's how I train. I'm not really good at like I can go down and figure out the frame data, but it doesn't compute for me looking at the frame data and then putting it into my head and knowing exactly when I need to hit the button for it to work. So my practice actually comes in with me doing things like that, like playing online or playing with this V Rivals type of a deal. And I know exactly what I can and what I can't punish, what I'm good at, what I can maneuver with, and stuff like that. The downside is that, man, the good characters are really good. And the bad characters are they're not really bad, but they're mid. I play with Kimberly, so I'm playing with Kimberly online, and he can tell you, man, I would be there. There have been so many times where Kimberly doesn't have good damage. She's very stubby, which means that you have to be really in close to hit people. And there have been times where I would get people down to this much, and I would have this much health. And man, I make one mistake, and dude, you play with Akuma, Ryu, Ken, Luke, JP.
Maybe not
Luke. Yeah, Luke was a problem because of crouching medium. But anyway, you play with any of the good characters, man, you can come back. The onus is on the other person to win. That's how I feel. I stick with the character because I put so much time into the character. I haven't found another character yet. Maybe Terry, because they added Terry Bogard from the Fatal Fury series into the game. The last person they introduced from last season was Akuma, and Akuma is just crazy. The only thing that he does not have is health, and that really doesn't matter. It's just like, once he's on you, like I said, the onus is on you to get him off because he ain't coming off either. You know what I mean? I love the game. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, here we go.
No. I love the game, man. I love it. Like, so that's the game I've been playing. I'm playing Street Fighter 6. All right. So what's your second game?
I know there's been a lot of reviews that have said this game sucks. Frankly, I can't lie, it kinda does. But how do I explain? Like that you have to act, like if you want to seriously get good, you have to put down a lot of time. If you're not staying with what they're adding, then you're gonna be lost because there's always a chance that a sizable group of people say, hey, we don't like your character. Mm-hmm. Overwatch will probably nerf their character to the ground, or they'll rework it. The whole point is that you don't want them to rework your character because they'll change. It could potentially change how the character plays in general, and then everyone drops the character.
But it also changes too, though. It changes the entire game sometimes. Like sometimes a character will be quote unquote too powerful, so a lot of people have been picking that character, and then they nerf that character. Now the meta of the game continuously changes, so you don't. I feel like as a guy who used to play it but try to come in and play it now, I feel like that you never know. It's a mixed bag of what you're getting into, and then you put on top of that the fact that most of the time you playing with randos. Then I don't know the state of the game, and then they reworked like most of the characters that I used to play with anyway. Now I'm completely lost. So that kind of cuts somebody like me who came in on an older scale, cuts me out. I'm not doing that.
I think the changing meta is actually good, and the whole reason why is that Overwatch's whole idea is that it wants to get to a point.
It wants to be good.
Where, they canceled all like the PvE and stuff like that, so it's just PvP. They came out with a new mode. I've seen a lot of people don't like it. Their whole goal is that they actually want every character their dream vision is they want every character to be good. This character came out and ruined the state of Overwatch for about 2 seasons.
Who's that?
Mauga.
Mauga is awesome.
He's a cool
If I was gonna
character.
play the game, I would play it with him. Cause you know why? Cause he's dead. He's brain dead.
He's a cool character, but as opposed to all the other tanks, Mauga, while he can't pin you, his charge was invincible. And on top of that, so say he was like low health, he could just run back. You couldn't like stun him so that you had more time to kill him. He just ran away. Just raised his body temperature through the roof, I guess, and he heals by dealing damage.
It's awesome. Awesome character.
He could heal for so much. He was unkillable, and everyone hated him. And they nerfed him not into the ground, but I think hot take here, he's one of the worst tanks right now.
Man, that just goes back to what we were saying about the changing. You take huge swings like that, it makes your game super unstable. It makes people unhappy. So, but you've been playing that Overwatch.
Yeah.
All right. We got books that are on our site right now at ToshigawaUniverse.com. Shinobi Ninja Princess, Ready to Spar. You can download our books right now. We're working on multiple outlets, but you can download them on DriveThruComics.com. All right. My last game that I've been playing, I won't say last, I've been playing a lot of games. This isn't a fighting game, but it's still kind of cool. I've been playing Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade is really cool. Man, it's a beautiful game. I love being able to get into a game and immerse myself into the world. Like sometimes I get tired of playing competitively, especially when you have something so high impact as like Street Fighter or like Overwatch or Marvel Rivals or something like that, right? With Stellar Blade, it's different, you know what I mean? Plus it has some fighting game combat mechanics in it, which are really, really cool. You know what I mean? I really like being able to learn how to dodge, block, perfect
Parry.
block, perfect parry. Being able to do things like that to make you when you fighting these really, really hard enemies, to make that battle go a lot quicker and a lot easier. So there's depth to the game. You can be able to get some technical depth into the game. I beat the game on the best ending, and I didn't know I had the best ending. I didn't know there were multiple endings like that. At its core, it's a hack and slash. You just run, you go, you figure out, you answer puzzles and stuff like that. You slash the enemy, you know what I mean? You power up as you go. It's kind of cool. I really liked it. I had fun with it.
Played it so much, he just one shot to everything.
Man, I will say that. I have played that game so much that I can one shot anybody. And I have it to where if I play a boss character, if I get that boss character knocked down one time, that's it. Like the character can't get back up again. Stuff like that. I've just built the character like straight up like crazy, which is fun to play. It's fun to play. For me, it's fun to play like that. It's fun to play. But yeah, anything you want to say?
This chair is so uncomfortable.
Man, chair not uncomfortable, man. All right, so we're gonna do this again next time. Hopefully, we'll go over Marvel Rivals because we haven't gotten a chance to still talk about that. Fatal Fury, the new Fatal Fury is coming out. New Fatal Fury coming out. So I'm thinking about. I'm kind of hyped about that. My Shiranui is coming out to Street Fighter 6. I'm hyped about that. Be on the lookout for what we got coming on. Take a look at our site, ToshigawaUniverse.com. Follow us here for more updates. I'm gonna try and make it to where he's not so sad next time. Look at him, he's sad. I'll see you later. Peace. Stop it.